Hello and welcome to Picture This Thought. Today's picture is this group of elderly Polish people. They were sharing news and having a bit of a laugh and an exchange of ideas and things. I think in Western society we actually have quite a poor relationship to those who are older. We certainly don't seem to give them very much honour and respect. It makes me really sad to think of lots of elderly people who have no companionship, who are very lonely and often struggling in poverty and difficult conditions. I think it's quite clear from popular culture that youth rules, and you can tell by the multi-million-pound cosmetic industry and plastic surgery, and we're always trying to come up with youth serums to stop people ageing, and of course health pills and fitness regimes designed to try and keep people young for as long as possible. It seems like being elderly is one of the worst things that can happen to you. I think it can be quite a difficult thing for elderly people to live in this society. I remember my granddad saying that he found it scary to go out because he felt invisible. He felt like people just rushed past him and knocked him over and didn't care about him at all. So for many people in our society, getting older is a source of fear and it makes them depressed. And yet the biblical story is actually quite different and a great source of hope. The Bible has a very high view of those who are advanced in years, particularly like one of the Proverbs that talks about grey hair being a crown of splendour. And in the book of Job, it talks about wisdom being found among the aged and understanding coming from a long life. Throughout the Bible, Old Testament and New, we can see modelled older people in the church community, the Christian community or the Jewish community, acting as teachers and role models to those who are younger. And there is so much that we can learn from people who have been around longer. They have a great life experience, they have different cultural experiences, so are able to bring a completely different perspective to things. Those who have been Christians for a long time can bring a real maturity of faith. And many often have a slower pace of life and time to listen and to pray, and that's something that those of us who are younger can really benefit from. And that's one of the things I love about Christian community, that it is so diverse and that everybody is valuable and everybody has an important role to play, whether you're 9 or 90 or indeed older than that. So that's today's thought. Let me pray. Lord, thank you for all those around us who have walked with you through the highs and the lows. Lord, thank you for those who have a more mature faith, who have great wisdom and know your faithfulness through the years. And Lord, I thank you particularly for those who have the hope of Jesus deep in their heart, who are not wishing they were younger, but are hoping with a sure and certain hope to spend eternity with you. I pray that we'd be humble to learn from them, and I pray that you would bring about real deep fellowship across the generations. Amen. Well, that's today's Picture This Thought. Thank you for joining me. Do join me again for more.